was I saying? Yeah, maybe there'll be some sort of reroute to make it faster by removing one of those segments, because collecting the bird seed takes a lot of time and it disables possibilities to exit out of the level and re-enter the level that we're going to use later on. Also, there's not that many monkeys in the game. There is the Helpful Beast made a brilliant table that you can look at to see what monkeys are available to you and which monkeys we are using. I think we're only not using around 6 or 7 monkeys or something like that amongst most our Michigan J Frog monkeys. So yeah, that'll take us here. Here, what we want to do is we want to destroy these speakers. There'll be a pop-up for these, like an animation. Just quit that as usual. This is a bit difficult. You want to stand around here and roll. You want to do it at such an angle so that when you roll past this, you break it, but there's still time to jump. If you miss, you won't get the speaker, and if you hit it but you're too late, okay, maybe never mind, you will be able to get up, but it's more finicky getting up. So what I do is I roll, I jump, and then I roll up here, get this and back away to around this line here. Then I swap. Elmer will be somewhere here depending on how fast you were. I dive into here, and since I jump into the pub or the pond or whatever, the fountain, I can collect this money. Let me show you that again. So you can do that very efficiently by falling onto this, then swimming over here, jumping onto this. I missed it. Okay, let's see here. Down, and then jump and land, break, jump up, switch back. Since we hit Elmer, these balloons have spawned. You want to hit that pink balloon from this angle, so it'll take you down the left path. If you hit it at the wrong angle, for example, straight on sometimes, let's see here. It'll take you the wrong way, and that will not give you the bird seed. So you want to hit it like that, and bounce on down. Then just collect the remaining
Look, there's funds in them there fronds. Every time it rains, monkeys from heaven.
As you can see, I'm using the roll in like micro movements, so I'm not just rolling large paths. I'm doing like a little roll here and a little roll there, just like on the palm trees, just to get that little speed boost. Getting that into habit is very good, because that allows you to, I don't know how much time it saves, but I'm guessing a lot. Go over here and fight this guy. Fight him, yeah, shoot him. Screw you, man. That's the split. The casino can be very confusing, because they reuse the same assets from a lot of things, like a lot of rooms and a lot of stuff. But first of all, you want to jump up here. Now we want to save Daffy, who's in this cart, and we can't just save him. We need to do it via hen. Get up here, and then get close to these guys so they stop moving in. Then roll on them, jump over here and collect that. You want to collect those coins as well, but if you don't bother, just go down here. Collect these. Get up here, collect these. Here, you're faced with two options. You can either roll. The problem with that is, yeah, most likely this will happen. And also, you might actually swirl around the things you want to collect. So just ground pound instead. Go ahead and hit these two if you feel like it. Might drop gold. Summon some chickens and throw them at the targets. You need to do that at all 3 targets, like so. Instead of spending time looking for the last chicken, just spawn more chickens. Then get on down here. Oh, I forgot to pause. Oh. Okay, so this part of the game is split into chunks that can spawn depending on different... I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure how it works. But basically what you want to do is you want to hit the balloon heads. You don't want to hit the bombs. If a turn is coming up very quickly and you're not entirely sure what's going on, you can always pause. I would not recommend... I would recommend pausing as little as possible. If you lose balloons because you're not pausing, then for all means, by all means, pause. But you don't want to go like this because that'll just take too much time, I think. Oh, I missed it. But on the other hand, I'm missing a lot of balloons now, so maybe I should go like that. Try to keep your eyes, like when you're driving a car, try to keep your eyes far away in the distance instead of what's going on right in front of you. Try to see what balloons turn up. It can be difficult because it's difficult to judge the angle of the balloons based on like when they're far away. That's one of these, and that's one of those.
You know, a little pit stop and some donuts might be in order.
This will spawn a monkey, and we'll go collect that monkey.
Hey, another monkey. I must have done something right.
When doing this, we might as well roll past these and try to get some money out of it. I was trying to hit that as well, but I failed. But let's say I did that. Let's say I'm coming from this way. I hit this. I hit this. That guy should not be there. He's not there when you do it in the correct cycle. I collect these, roll into these, and collect this. You can not perform the gate skip on these gates. So sometimes what that means is we will have left like some gold here or something. You want to pick that up. Now we're just going back and forth. That's not very good. And maybe there was some gold up here. You want to collect that. Basically, don't bother with nickels, although I'm doing it now for some reason. I don't know why I paused that. And instead, just collect bigger values, cash and gold. So here, you want to ground pound when the arrow is on the red, and then, you want to ground pound when it's on the red, and then immediately ground pound again. That'll make it so that you hit red again, regardless, since ground pound is so fast. Then you want to use the momentum of this in order to get up on this here stone. If you don't, that's alright, you can do it differently. But that means that you have an easy jump to here and an easy jump to here. It's just very... it goes very smoothly. But if you don't get it, just get up here the normal way. Which would be either by on the ground, jumping on this, then jumping on this, or from down here you can jump, let's see here, you can jump on this here. Now let's see here. Normally there's not 2 guys in front of this door. This gets a little bit confusing with the split system, because you feel like you've missed Yoshimites minus millionaires, but the way the game does these loading sequences makes it so, although I'm switching an area here, there's not a monkey loading the sequence. I don't know why that is. You might want to roll down there, just collect. Basically, just give every slot machine that's in your path a good old try and see if you get some money out of it. There's money milestones to keep track if you have enough money and stuff like that, so you can just look at the amount of money you have and think about that. Dive down here. This is Jolson, the owl. He loves to sing it about a sky so blue, about me and you. Yeah, so get a little bit of this money, watch out for this guy. You can roll on top of these. Here you want to jump on that, jump on this, jump on this, jump up here. That takes some training to get, and collect the birdseed that's in there. From here, you can roll and get down here, but the problem with that is you might do this by mistake. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not getting it now, but every now and then, there we go, you hit the ledge, and you don't want that. So instead I just take a U-turn and collect these. If you just go like this, you might get this and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you want to go like a U-turn, collect these, maybe land on this or something, roll down, and then go through this door. This is going to be your Yoshimite minus millionaire checkpoint. There we go. So now it's a chimp chase. What you want to do is you want to get over here. Oh, I didn't get that. I never fail getting that, but I guess since I'm doing the tutorial, that's why I'm messing stuff up. You might want to just be careful since it changes the perspective when you do that, so it might get a little bit confusing. Okay, let's try this again. So you want to roll over here. Don't know why I break those. And you want to stand... I'm sorry? You want to stand beneath these flowers here and hit him. It's not a big deal if you miss, because he goes rather slowly around the track, and also you want to... or the stage. And you also want to kind of traverse the entire stage anyways.
What the?
Monkey gets away. So here you want to collect money. You want to collect that. You want to get up here, collect this, fall onto this box. Be careful not to fall into the water.
I'm rich. Look, celebrities.
Once again, ledges are tricky. That's the first thing you're gonna learn when you try to speedrun this game. Is rolling is difficult because there's ledges everywhere. You want to do wall jumps here. Come on now. There we go. Roll into these guys and get the granny monkey.
Oh, there you are, boys.
Yeah. Rolling eventually becomes like second nature. But until it does, it's, well, practice. Here, you want to jump on these balloons and be careful to land up here. If you hold to the right on this balloon... wait, let's see here. If you hold to the right... Yeah, if you hold to the right on the balloons, you're fine. If you hold to the left, you'll jump down here. That's no good. So you want to hold to the right, basically. But not... Oh yeah, that's right. Not too much. This is very finicky. You'll figure out eventually. Get that extra 100 gold and get through here. Once again, no monkey loading, so you want to go up here. Maybe give this a roll or something like that. See if you're lucky and get 4 gold bars or something like that. Jump up here. What am I doing? Do a little skadoot. And you want to jump all the way over here.
I love a little old-fashioned crooning. Hey, another 5 cents. It's a bonanza.
Collect that. Getting down here. Now, this is when you're gonna need to have a certain amount of money before you leave this place, because this is very good gambling location. I currently have 3,800, so I'm fine. You just need 3,800. If you feel like doing it, you can go to 4,000, but you just need 3,800. Why you need this much money this early is because we're gonna buy the monkey of Foghorn. This is Chimp 3, and it costs a lot of money. And also you're gonna have to afford the cab ride. So depending on stuff here. Oh yeah, I thought I did a save state. Let me just redo this part very quickly. Be careful not to exit out here, because we have not... Oh, we have collected all the... what are they called? The bird seeds. But what you need to be careful about is exiting out on a level when you have not, because the bird seed score, it is not recorded. So that'll put you back on 0 and basically ruin your run. I did that once. It wasn't very pleasant. So here, you want to roll up to Foghorn. You want to buy his monkey and skip using start. You might want to go over here. Basically depends on how much money you have and all these things. But I can go ahead and show you the... So that's basically the same location as on the first tile. Which means that just spam and you'll get it. Oh, I always do that. I need to not do that. This is also, once again, easy money. Get onto this and swap over to Daffy. You are in the costume, $50.
Somebody call for a superhero?
Let's go. So this is where you want to get spamming. There are many strategies for spamming, and yesterday I hurt my arm, which is a bit unfortunate. But you can either just press the button really quickly, or you'll have to figure it out. This is one of those things, either you can spam this fast or you can't. If you can't spam this fast, you're gonna have to figure out a different route, which is very unfortunate, because it's not that fast, to be honest, just saying, but it's very unfortunate because this is one of the simpler monkeys. There we go. My arm fell and I hit my elbow. This is unskippable as far as I know. Now, here the game expects you for some reason to pick it up as Daffy, and they didn't consider the fact that you might swap to Bugs. What this means is that if I collect it with Bugs, and then when this guy shows up, when it shows me this guy, if I pause and unpause, I can now move Bugs, which I'll prove like this. So you saw that I was on the rock, and then when the cutscene was over, this is by the way what happens behind the door. He just stands in place and runs, because the thing doesn't lock on. yeah, then you can move into that door, and you can overlap the scene of us having to look at him with the scene,
So
or
wait to see
when
those
Bugs is
99-cent shrimp hot
changing
dogs.
in the
This
door.
printed all day. Not bad. Oops.
Here you want to get some
Every
money.
little bit helps.
You want to have, let's see here, good opportunity to gamble once again. This is very good. You can listen to Jolson do his thing. Yeah, that'll probably do. Maybe give this a little spin. Basically, you can do it any way you want, but you want to have 3,000, and this is the Grand Crusher split. You can do it any way you want, but when leaving this area, I think you need 3,800 something. So basically what I usually do is I go around here, pick this up. Basically I'm doing the same lap with the exception of me being able to get into the water to get some water goodies. Jump. And then I swap to Bugs. Remember to hit Elmer. Get up here and get that gold. Then get down here and jump. I can't remember exactly. Wait, we have 3, 9. Let's see here. 3, 9, 5, 50. Yeah, you need 3,950 when you get on that first balloon. So basically you need 4,000, because there's no money here apart from in this pool. I think there's 250s in here. But what you want to do, you want to hit this. You want to become Daffy, because Bugs cannot do this minigame. And jump onto this balloon. Here you want to pop balloons. I always found that interesting, because Daffy says it's not fair, Sam's got 5 balloons, but Sam also has 3 balloons. So either it was thought to, like, he was going to have 5 balloons and they realized no, it's just tedious or it's too difficult or something like that. But I don't know. He says he has 5 balloons and he doesn't.
Quit your squirming, you moth-eating cur!
Yeah, moth-eating cur. Oh no, cameraman. Get out of here, cameraman. And then you want to exit the map screen, and that's your split right there. We're closing up on, let's see here, 25, 25. Yeah, we're 2/3 of the game in. I almost did the thing I did in the world record, which is I went too fast. You want to go to the Fast and the Furious here. You do not want to go to the next world. That's fine. This is the most difficult this minigame gets. There are 2 more levels to this, 280 and 300, but we won't be playing those luckily, because even that was difficult. So, I'm sorry. That's Fast and Furious 3.